What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Average Guy's Gourmet. I'm Tony Rican, and today I'm doing a nice, healthy recipe for you. We're doing a kale potato soup topped with a little bit of bacon. So let's just go ahead and get started and jump right into this one. To start my soup, I went ahead and I prepped my vegetables. I peeled and diced my potatoes, and I cut the stems off all my kale, and I chopped that up too. Now moving over to the stove, I'm going to start with my bacon, which I've chopped up. We're going to cook that up nice and crisp, and once it's done, I'm going to remove it from the heat, but I'm going to leave the drippings in the pan to continue cooking with them. Once the bacon's all done, I've removed it from my pot. I've left all the drippings in there to continue cooking. I'm going to go ahead and add my green onion in here and my potatoes. I'm going to let those cook for about 3 minutes before moving on. After a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic and my seasonings in here. I'm going to let it cook until all my vegetables have started to brown. Now that my potatoes are starting to brown, I'm going to go ahead and add in my chicken broth and 4 cups of water. I'm going to bring this to a simmer, cover it, and let it cook for about 15 minutes. Now that my soup's had time to simmer and absorb those flavors, I'm going to take about 1/4 of my kale, put it on a baking sheet, coat it in a little bit of oil. I'm going to put that in the broiler for about 3 minutes so that kale can crisp up. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of Worcestershire Sauce and the other 3/4 of my kale to my soup here. I'm going to cover that and let it go for about 5 more minutes. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the blender in batches and puree it all. So after I pureed all of my soup, I went ahead and put it back in my pot and heated it up for a couple minutes. Now while I was doing that puree, I had that other kale in the broiler. It got nice and crispy after only a few minutes, and I took it out, and now we're ready to serve this. I'm going to go ahead and ladle a little bit of soup and fill up this bowl. Then I'm going to take just a little bit of sour cream, some of my crispy kale, some of that bacon I cooked up earlier, and to add just a little bit of flavor, I'm going to take a little bit of roasted almond. And now we're all set. We're ready to serve and eat our soup. This is great soup. It's a nice, warm meal for those wintry months. It's healthy. You guys will love it, so we'll see you next time.